Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to let everyone know that I am home and I am safe. I escaped Jeffree Star's basement. I was there for 16 days. It was truly an experience, but I'm back home, I'm free, and I'm feeling good. Today is my birthday! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, baby! Oh God, it feels so good. I love birthdays, and even though this year has been a little bit crazy and wild and not what I expected it to be, this was an amazing year. It taught me a lot of lessons, and I feel really happy and I feel really blessed to just be on this planet and be allowed to exist on this planet. It feels really good. I've been here for 22 years. Can you believe it? I can't. I feel old. I got on Instagram yesterday and posted a little story, and I was talking about how for my 21st birthday I was incredibly intoxicated. I was high, I was blackout drunk, and I threw up all in my friend's car. And then 22 was more about me being at home by myself and doing nothing. And I can honestly say I like this a little bit better. You know, it's fun to get fucked up, it's fun to be high and drunk and like just batshit crazy out of your mind, but this was a lot more relaxing, so definitely enjoyed that. I have on my little nightstand right here, let me make sure to not knock over the camera. Leighton got me this card and it is so freaking fresh. I don't know if you can see, but it's got all kind of little doggies on it. I jokingly asked him if we could get a dog for my birthday and he said no, but instead he got me a card with dogs on it, and there's 12 different dogs on it. So, you know, I asked for one dog, I got 12, so that's a good boyfriend if you ask me. Let's talk about what else I got. So I got some cash from Bay. You know, your girl's been struggling. Your girl's been, her bank account's been a bit depleted as of late. So he gave me some cash. He gave me some jewel pods. But the most important thing and the best birthday gift that I think I have ever received, I got a free, well, not free, he paid for it clearly, but I was able to go into the chiropractor and get an adjustment. Didn't have to pay for anything. If you don't know what that is, basically, it's really in your best interest to visit a chiropractor. I would say at the bare minimum, maybe once every season, once every 3 months. Really, it's really great to go once a month, twice a month, 4 times a month. She actually recommended me to go once a week, which we'll talk about in a second. But basically, it's super easy. It's not invasive at all. It's not weird. You go in, you visit the chiropractor. I walked in the waiting room. It was very bougie vibes. There was like marble floors. I didn't feel like I was in Louisiana at all. I felt like I was like living my best life in Calabasas, living it up with Jeffree. So I walked in, had to fill out some paperwork and shit. Didn't take long though, and I got my adjustment. So they basically, you know, they do a little consultation with you. They're like, so what are your problem areas? I've talked about this before on my channel, but since I'm so tall, I do have a lot of issues with my back. People have back issues in general, but being tall in specific, just because there's so much force weighing down on you as a larger person, you're a lot more prone to back issues. And I was talking to her about it and she was really understanding. One of my biggest issues growing up, and even now, it's not as bad now, but especially growing up, I would always slouch because I always wanted to make myself smaller. Tall people do that in general, just so as like a social thing, just because you feel like you're towering over everyone. So when you speak to people or stand around people, you want to like shrink and you want to make yourself smaller. But especially for me being trans, I, of course, tried to make myself smaller in a lot of ways. I struggled with eating disorders. But another coping mechanism I would use was when I would be standing around people or walking with people or anything like that, I would always slouch and I would always try to make myself smaller. I vividly remember like my first ever like dysphoria about my height, I guess. I remember being at school. I was in elementary school. That's how young it started. And I was standing in the cafeteria line waiting to get my lunch. And we would always go in last. Our class was always the last class to go in. So, of course, by that point, the cafeteria is full of people. And I just remember being so embarrassed because I was so much taller than everyone. And I would literally like, get in like a squatting position. Not that extreme, but I would literally like buckle my knees, like downward so that I could be shorter. And everyone's like, why are you standing like that? I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like this is something I have to do. Something doesn't feel right. And yeah, so I would always try to make myself smaller. And because of that, I developed a lot of back issues. So she did a little consultation. We talked about that. And then she laid me on the table. Now, let me tell you, I haven't had an adjustment since I was like 15, 16 years old, something like that. I used to get them a lot, just because I lived with my parents and it was obviously covered by their insurance and they wanted to look out for me. But since I've been on my own, I just kind of neglected it and I forgot how fucking good it feels to get fucking adjusted. It is amazing. I laid on the table. It takes about 5-10 minutes. She puts you in different positions and she just starts pushing. There's also a thing called a drop table. So as she pushes on you, certain parts of the table will drop to kind of like add extra like force to wherever she's going. It felt so amazing. She said I've got a lot of spine issues. So like as far as like the bottom of my pelvis goes, my right side is like pointing in and my left side is like pointing out. So there's just a lot of imbalance within like my back and my spine and all that kind of stuff. But she put some work in. I'm telling you, I was racking and cracking like a sack of bones. I'll fucking tell you that much. It was so audible. You could hear it so loud, but that's when you just know it's so good. And I can tell you right now, I feel so relaxed. My back is a lot more comfortable. I don't feel as much discomfort as I normally do. It just felt so fucking good. I can't even begin to explain. So, especially if you have back issues or anything like that, I highly recommend that you visit a chiropractor and just check it out. See if it's your thing. I can't imagine you not liking it. It is amazing. But just in general, even if you don't feel like you have any back issues, it's always good to just go in randomly and just get an adjustment. It feels fucking good. And honestly, it's like euphoric. Like, I was kind of sad today because I was like, normally for my birthday I would like smoke or something, but I'm taking a break. And I left the chiropractor and I was like, wait, low-key I feel kind of high though. Like, I was driving home and I was like, like, it just feels so fucking good. I'm so obsessed. Like I said, she recommended that I go once a week, so I'm going to be going back to her, and she was really super nice, super friendly, so I'm ready for her to put some more work in, sweetie. This back is fucked, okay? I sit, like, almost all day. I'm always at my desk. I'm always at my computer. I'm always in bed. Can't lie about that. So it just felt so fucking good. Like, I just feel like I just got, like, a deep tissue massage. Like, that's how good it feels, so feeling really good about that. And yeah, that was like the best birthday present ever. So Leighton, if you're watching, thank you so much. I love you, and thank you so much for my gifts. I really appreciate it. I also got a random $50 in the mail from my aunt, who, like, we don't really talk anymore. There's not bad blood, but like, we just don't really communicate. We just kind of grew apart. But she sent me $50 in the mail, and I know I'm an adult now, because like, as a kid, I would have totally been like, fuck yeah, like, I'm gonna buy like a game for my Wii, or like a game for my GameCube, or like I'm gonna buy like a $50 shirt from this store that I love. And now as a 22-year-old woman, I'm like, I'm about to spend this $50 on groceries. And let me tell you, I'm very excited. I'm about to fuck up Trader Joe's. They're not going to know what hit them. They're going to be like, your total's $50. I'm going to be like, here's my Visa card. It was like a little $50 Visa card certificate. So thank you, Aunt Laura, for that love. Really appreciate it. Thanks for feeding me for the week. I have a card coming from my parents. So my mom, she like accidentally sent it out a day late because she didn't realize that the mail wasn't running this past Monday because of some holiday. I don't remember what the holiday is. But so that's going to be coming tomorrow. Very excited to get my card from my parents. My whole family called me and they sang happy birthday. It was such a cute little moment. Was very, very happy about that. So overall, it was an amazing birthday. I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know that I had a great one. Thank you guys so much for all of the birthday wishes. I received so many DMs and comments. I posted a really, really cute picture of me and Leighton, my boyfriend, on my Instagram, and I got a ton of birthday comments on that, which they're so sweet. I've read all of them. Thank you so much. Go check it out on Instagram if you want to see that pic. It's like super freaking cute. And of course, we're at like a fancy restaurant, but I literally still have my fucking senpai sweatshirt on because I fucking love that sweatshirt. Speaking of that senpai sweatshirt, it was requested by a lot of you, especially a lot of people on my Twitch stream, to make an Amazon wish list for my birthday. I did do so. It's got about 10 items on it. For those of you who are interested, there's not an item over $100. I think the highest item was like a $95 headset, which someone actually bought for me. So very excited to open that. And so yeah, for those of you who did ask, no pressure at all, just doing it for the people who wanted to support me for my birthday by giving me a gift. I will link that Amazon wish list at the top of the description. So if you feel inclined to send your girl a birthday gift, feel free to check that out. But speaking of the senpai sweatshirt, my boyfriend got it for me on Amazon. And you know, that's my maroon sweatshirt. I wear it literally all the fucking time. But I put on there the blue one. The blue one is everything. It's like this royal blue, like royal, like vibrant blue color with the white lettering. So if you're tired of the maroon senpai sweatshirt and you want to see your girl in a royal blue senpai sweatshirt, which I really, 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 really want so much. So if you want to get it, I wouldn't be mad. I would actually probably cry out of joy. So that's on there. I've got some other fun stuff on there. I've got like a white, like cube shelf display thing. I want to get that for the background of my videos. So I want to have that in the background, and then I put some little plushies and like cute like kawaii vibe stuff to like put in the shelves. And I just want to have a cute little shelf behind me with a bunch of like cute little stuff. So that's on there as well. There's also a wig on there. I was like, you know what? I do so many characters. It's about time I get a cheap fucking wig from Amazon. So we got that on there too. Just some fun little stuff. So like I said, check it out if you feel inclined. But of course, the birthday wishes mean more to me than anything. So thank you to everyone who wished me a happy, happy B-Day. I wanted to say one more thing. What was I going to talk about? Ooh, what was I going to talk about? What was it? Oh, I remember. So, me and Leighton went to Best Buy a couple days ago. That's one of my favorite things to do is like go walk through Best Buy and like look at the appliances, because I know one day we're gonna have a house and it's gonna be beautiful and we're gonna raise a family, and I just love like fake shopping for like our appliances, like looking at the $8,000 fridge and being like, oh, this is gonna be perfect for us and our kids and our dog, and it's just gonna be amazing. But while we were at Best Buy, I was looking at a camera, and I found a camera that I really, really like. And it seems to be popular by like a lot of YouTubers because the viewfinder actually flips up. So it's perfect for vlogging. I can use it to like film myself, and I can see myself if I'm like just recording. So I'm really excited to get that. And I'm just excited to kind of amp my channel up a little bit. I know I've been saying that for a while, and you know, things just are constantly changing. I lost my job. I am trying to get surgery. There's just a lot of stuff that always changes. So I have to delay things that aren't as important, like buying a new camera or buying a new setup. So that will be coming in the future. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I really appreciate, you know, my channel's not glamorous, my life isn't glamorous, but you guys still choose to stick around, and I really appreciate that. It makes me feel good because it kind of solidifies in my mind the fact that I do offer something for you guys. You're not looking at me as like this perfect YouTuber. I hope you can relate to me as just a normal human being. That's something that I strive to do a lot for you guys, just because I feel like I say this a lot. There's just so many fake people online. There's so many people who try to paint this perfect picture, and I'd much rather be a voice and like a person online for you to look at and be like, oh shit, like her life's not perfect, and that's okay. Like my life isn't perfect either, and nobody's perfect. So I hope that that shows, and thank you guys for putting up with the shitty lighting sometimes and not the best quality camera, but just hearing out my message and hearing out what I have to say, it means a lot to me. So thank you again for all of the birthday wishes. It was an amazing one. I love all of you so much. I hope you're having an amazing week, an amazing day, an amazing night, wherever you are. And it's still Scorpio season, so look out. We've got a lot of damage left to do this month. And super looking forward to the holidays. I'm very excited to do some holiday videos and just get in the mood. You know, I'm not a religious person, but I love Christmas time. It's just, and like all the other holidays too. It's just such a time of like giving and receiving head. I'm just kidding. Giving and receiving gifts and just like cheerful holiday vibes. So very excited to spend another holiday season with all of you. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a good one. Bye. I love you. Bye. I love you so much. Bye.